Hey, people. How we doing? All right. Nope. Welcome, welcome. Outrum. Hello, hello. We are in Sonoita, Santa Cruz County today, one county over from Cochise County, where we're usually active. We're here in a town called Sonoita, Santa Cruz County. Next county over, about an hour from us here. And we got bees in a, what is it? What do we have? Bees in a one of these water meter box. Hard to say at this point what that
water
is.
Control.
Yeah.
Box. There's a bunch of them here. They're not really active at this particular. Good morning, Killer Bee Nation.
Yep.
I'm Ray Booth, Killer Bee Guy. That's right. It's a pleasure to see you this morning.
Yes, pleasure.
Welcome to the station.
A lot of pleasure happening.
A lot of pleasure. That's all I have. If it isn't fun and pleasurable, I'm not going to do it ever again. This is wrong. I'm going to stop. No, I'm not. Anyway.
This is so sticky.
Yeah, of course the handles are sticky. Everything's sticky on this damn thing.
Now we don't have Trez with us
We
today.
do not have Trez. No, we got her ass kicked yesterday.
Yeah.
It was a long day yesterday.
Long day.
I can't wait for you guys to see what we did yesterday afternoon and evening and night. 3 hives at the Bisbee Douglas International Airport. Did not have reception. That big building did not allow it. And I mean, talk about a cluster. Horrifying. You're going to love it. 3 hives in one big ass building. It was a nightmare. It'll be a capture for a week from Friday, a week from tomorrow for our premiere. Hosh is going to work on that. Is that right, Hosh?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, okay. We got one coming up tomorrow at 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. The matinee, Friday matinee on YouTube. So come along with us on that. We'll be live chatting. But we're here in Sonoita, and this is another part of southern Arizona, in between Bisbee and Nogales, and south of Tucson. So we're kind of in the triangle here. Beautiful ranch and horse country. Very much grasslands. How it used to be all over here. Back in Cochise County, there's a lot of mesquite, and that's invasive, but it's everywhere. So here, it's more how it was centuries ago. This is more natural. There's no mesquite really here, is there? This is Jeff. Jeff has...
Well, I mean, natural, it's all relative. No, I mean, this was cattle country. This area here.
All cattle country.
Oh my God.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And now we got some beautiful horses out here.
Well, thank you.
Yeah.
That's very kind of you to say.
Absolutely beautiful. And of course, we want to keep them safe. I was explaining to Jeff how we cannot let them get stung because bee venom on horsehide is necrotic. And so if you have a show horse and it gets stung, you don't have a show horse anymore.
That's right.
It's horrible. And,
Right.
and it's a lot more painful for them. It's just horrible. Most horses that get attacked by bees die from a heart attack.
Wow, really?
Yeah. In Cochise County, I can't remember if I explained this to you or not, but we talked at length on the phone. It was like I'd known the guy for years. It was awesome. It was
Hey,
just
thanks.
like, oh, it's you.
You're the guy quoting Ambrose Bierce to me.
Oh, yeah, right. That's right, I did.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, my God. Oh, the cynic.
That's right.
Yeah, we hit it off right on the phone. It was like blah, 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 45 minutes later. And I think we wrapped up that conversation with one of my favorite Ambrose Bierce quotes. He wrote the Devil's Dictionary back in 1900, 1902, something like that. And it's his definition of a cynic. And that is someone who sees the world as it is, not as it should be. Yeah, we were on it. So Jeff has, I don't know what the hell we were talking about, horse country.
Right. Well, we have horses here. We have, well, he's not on camera right now, but he's pushing 40.
Whoa.
Yeah. He's
Holy shit, that's like 250 in human years.
it's pretty good. It's pretty amazing. So I owe it to my wife, Kay.
Oh.
Really. She's a horse person. I'm
How-
just here for the beer.
I love this man.
So.
Ever since she picked me up under that street lamp.
That's right. Exactly.
I'm just here for the beer. It's got to be a country song. Is that him?
That's him. That's Sport.
There, 40 years old, guys. Look at that handsome devil. we're gonna make it safe. Make sure he doesn't have to. He can't run anywhere.
Right.
anymore.
There's another one back there, Liberty.
Liberty,
Yeah. She's another rescue that we so. And these guys are all. We have one Logan. He's our boarder. The other two are basically.
So Jeff and Host drag some alfalfa out there.
Well, we don't. Yeah, no, alfalfa's cow food.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
Here we go.
No, this is
okay.
This is just
Yeah.
what we're walking on, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's been cut.
Okay. So they had to lure them away because the bees are right here behind us. Actually,
right.
and we're either being stupid or brave or all the above.
Well, they're ignoring us.
They really are. Thank God. It's kind of cloudy. The barometric pressure has gone down, and that does affect them.
Good.
Doesn't mean they're not going to attack. But we have to make it a. They already did actually. A guy's weed whacking.
That's right.
Out here.
Yeah, yeah. And so he ran to that gate.
Oh my.
I figured is that about 100
Yeah,
yards?
about 100 yards. Holy shit.
Oh,
Yeah.
he still got stung. I mean, they were around his head. They got him in the nostril.
And that's coming right out of here, guys. So yeah, Hosh and I are going to be suiting up. Welcome, Killer Bee Nation. I'm Reed Booth, Killer Bee Guy. We got Jeff, our good friend here.
Hello.
Ambrose, Beers aficionado, etc.
Yeah, really.
And of course, Hosh on the camera. Say good morning.
But I don't get a suit. See, I'm wearing red.
No, well, you're a rookie.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah,
You know,
You're a red shirt.
I'm
Red
doing the
shirt.
red shirt. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's not.
See, Hosh gets it.
Let's
No,
let's
no,
not
no,
let's
no.
not do it.
Hosh actually lived in Patagonia for like.
Yeah,
12
we were
years.
talking. We actually
We've
know
met.
one another. We've met.
Yeah, yeah.
He worked at
Really
the
in
Tree of
jail?
Life.
No, I'm
In
just
jail.
kidding.
Yeah. No,
Oh,
it's a really
awesome.
cool place called the Tree of Life.
Yeah, and I didn't.
Gabriel Cousins is just doing amazing stuff there.
Oh wow! Oh awesome! You guys have. I'll be damned. Small world. Here we
Yeah,
go.
yeah.
guys.
It's been a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Yeah, years and years. Yeah.
Years and years.
I never knew Gabriel. We had a lot of friends in common, like John Arnold and friends and all that kind of thing. But then Hosh came over to Bisbee and found me, and everything went to hell in a handbasket.
Yeah, really.
From salad to killing honeybees, tossing salads to making
There's
bees.
gotta be a country song with it.
Yeah, okay.
From salad to the whole buffet.
Right.
Yeah,
Something
yeah.
like that. Yeah. I'll leave it to the artist.
Oh God, we'll find some for us
Yeah,
and drag
okay.
it back down here.
All
Oh
right.
my God. You can watch from a vehicle. That
I'm
thing is
gonna-
probably full of comb.
Yeah, that's what I'm worried about. Is
You
what
know.
do we do after? To
Okay, well, how this works is we get all suited up, of course, full armor. You guys know this, Killer Bee Nation. You see it? Have we got the whole family on?
Sure.
All right, cool. We have like hundreds of people that come with us
Good.
on every. Well, sometimes on combined social media platforms, we'll have 80,000 people come.
Oh,
with
that's
us on
great.
the
Are you educating all those people?
Irreverently, yes.
That's good.
Yes, we swear like sailors in bee suits. You already know that. So, with a situation like this, what we do to knock down the guard bees, because as you guys know, the guard bees are the ones that are looking for a fight. And they will emit a pheromone, a smell that is like the oogle horn in the submarine. It's like the car alarm. And once that pheromone goes through the hive, I've seen them come out of a hole like that at 1,000 per second. It's just like somebody turned on a high pressure water hose. Kind of like what your guy experienced and had to run all the way over there. 100 yards away. Jeez, that's at least 100 yards. Once they get riled up, so then they can stay riled up. I'm really glad that they calmed down. They think they won.
Right. Okay.
They think they won.
Okay.
Yeah. So what we do is to knock. This came from when there's honey to be had,
Okay.
because I'm sure there's some in there, some comb.
All right.
All right, this time of year especially, because they've been working all summer to collect the nectar and make it into honey,
Oh, I've
etc.
seen them. Yeah. So
in
I know
the
they've been doing
in the spring there wouldn't be hardly any, because that's their pantry. They've been eating on it all
Okay.
winter.
Right.
So this came from when there's honey to be had, and I got to thinking, even though in the state of Arizona we're licensed to use nuclear weapons, we don't. If we use a pyrethrin to kill them, we got to throw it all away.
Right.
Well, I got to thinking, I don't care if they're dead or not. I just don't want them flying around. Spray adhesive,
Oh, so you.
non-toxic. Elmer's in a can.
Okay.
It's in there. It's aerosol. It comes out as a very fine particulate, and sticks their wings together. They drop to the ground like rocks.
Oh, it's very clever.
Thank you.
All
Made
right.
me feel like a genius, Jeff, which doesn't take much.
Next, we'll be trying liquid nitrogen.
Yeah,
I
you
can
know,
just
if I can
imagine-
afford it, oh, fuck. That'd be so much fun.
We
And of course,
actually get that question.
we
a
get
lot.
that question.
You
a
did
lot.
get that question.
Oh,
Well,
people-
hey,
We get that question.
There are very few new ones.
but
There-
I could
you
see
know,
it would have to be very careful.
You know, we
with it.
call a lot of the folks that are like this or like us. It's like, you know what you ought to do.
Yeah. You know what you ought to do.
You know what you ought to. Another one is flamethrower.
Oh yeah, everybody wants us to
Yeah,
use a
that's what we
flamethrower.
said because
Yeah.
burn
Right?
down half the damn
Yeah,
county.
Now,
yeah,
Jeff,
that's
why
right.
wouldn't we use a flamethrower
Yeah,
out here?
yeah.
Yeah, well, everything's pointing red at that point.
Right.
Right. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
all flammable here.
It's all flammable.
All these mountains have burned. It ain't gonna happen. Hold my beer. I
That's right.
wish.
Yeah. We had a serious one just off of a. Well, anyway, I don't want to go into it.
Yeah.
But yeah, what I'm worried about is that the comb has, or the hive has gotten into the pressure regulator.
Oh yes, you were saying.
Right.
And of course, now the pressure regulator is a
It's a sealed unit.
right. And so we will have to look at because you said that downstream somebody was having water pressure problems.
That's right. Yeah.
It may or may not have anything to do with that. We'll find out when we
That's
get in.
right. And there's no way that I'm going to let them get into this without getting rid of the bees.
Oh no! Oh God,
Yeah,
no!
I mean they have every right to come out here and say, "Hey, what's going on with this thing?"
well,
But,
of
oh
course,
well, there's a beehive there.
it's a
so-
shared well, and
Yeah.
so
Oh yeah, it's definitely a shared.
it's a
well.
shared well, and so, but nobody's doing shit with the bees here. You know,
Yeah.
I've actually closed the international border 4 times.
Oh, for bees.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Yeah, it made me realize that when I'm in my uniform, I outrank everyone.
You have the bees on your
I
side.
got the bees on. I don't know if it's that
Yeah,
far with it, but I can survive the little bastards. So yeah, we work closely with the local sheriffs and the fire and police and all that, you know. And
I bet you do.
And
yeah.
bless their socks. You know, I always tell them.
You've been told me you rescued.
Oh, yeah, we rescued the Sierra Vista Fire Department. We had to rescue the Wilcox Hospital twice last year. We rescued the Douglas Police Department, Sierra Vista Police Department, every police department. I love our law enforcement. I don't know how they deal with it. All these idiots out there. I really don't fucking know. I mean, it drives me nuts. I always look at them and say, give me the bees, at least I can kill them.
Yeah.
And they're like, shut up, I don't want to talk to you anymore.
Judge, jury, and executioner over here.
Yeah, judge, jury, and executioner right here.
There you are.
Damn.
Well, you know they started it, so.
Yeah.
They
the
did
bees
start
They,
it.
they stung a friend of mine. They
Yep.
really got
Right.
him, so.
So
Yeah.
the party's over. The truce is done.
That's right.
Do you have
That's
any
right.
idea how
Tit
long
for
they've been?
tat.
Tit
Well,
for tat.
It's let's see, it's well over a year because the first
Oh,
time
okay.
I saw them. I mean, I've worked out here before plenty of times.
I see one on you already.
Oh, great.
Yeah, thanks for wearing red. We really
Yeah, you're welcome.
appreciate that, brother.
But I know it's at least a year and a half. When I first saw him, I was with another fellow, and
Well, then that's an old established type. We're going to do the spray adhesive, knock them down, then we take the lid off, use the spray adhesive in the air because it knocks their wings, seals their wings.
I'm seeing them.
Knock down. Yeah, we got one. So we're going to chase you off before they do.
Yeah.
The horses are over there snacking.
Horses are way over there.
All right.
They're-
Is there any way you can go in and get the senior, back in?
Yes, I will do that.
Lure him with an apple or I don't care what, a bad
Well,
joke.
he's so old he has no teeth. But
Oh, okay.
I'll
I'm working
get
on
him out of the open air.
I'm working on it.
I'll get that close.
Okay,
so
okay,
they
perfect.
don't do
That's perfect because out of sight, out of mind. And they're going to be focused on us because our bee suits, when they're on us in a bad situation, we're going to try to make this not a bad situation. They drip venom on us, so we smell like the enemy. Oh, it's a nightmare. It's a fucking horror story. I'll tell you, Jeff. So, all right, Killer Bee Nation, stick with us for a minute. Hosh and I gotta get suited up, get our Superman outfits on, and that gate is open there. Yep.
Well, it's actually no. It's
Well, but no lock.
Oh yeah, no lock.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
All right, thank you. Because we're gonna go in, and as long as those guys stay over there, and you can get Senior in.
Yep.
Yeah, you know what we call bees when they're this close to the border?
What?
Bee legals.
I make my brain hurt, Reed.
On that
All right,
note.
Hosh.
We'll be here all week.
All right.
I'm gonna watch. Do you have? You should get me the URL because I'll post
It's YouTube/Killer Bee Guy.
All right. I need to let Terry and
Yeah,
Tom
Terry.
know.
Terry's on. She
Terry's on.
Yep.
I need to let Tom know. He's the guy that got stung. So
Oh,
he's
definitely.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
my
he likes
God.
to know about
Yes.
Yeah, he's not a rookie
Avenging
anymore.
angels.
that.
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna be hanging out in the barn, correct?
I'll be here if you need me.
Okay. All right, Killer Bee Nation, let's get suited up here before these horses decide that it's a nice idea to come back over this way.
Boy,
Welcome to the hive,
I'll
you
tell you,
guys.
it's pretty funny. Everything is so damn sticky.
Oh my God! Oh, it's
From yesterday.
the handles, the gloves, everything, the flashlights, everything is so
Unbelievable.
damn sticky, and there ain't nothing we can do about it. Actually, we could. We probably will when we get back. When we got back yesterday from the Bisbee Douglas International Airport, is this yours or mine? Everything. It was dark.
Oh yeah.
It was dark, and it was cooler. It wasn't cold really,
It
but
was dark and creepy.
creepy.
It was
And then the
scary.
weather was weird too.
Yeah.
Anyway, that's
No,
mine. I think.
We just haven't had time to clean it up.
No,
That's mine.
no, we haven't.
Look at that bad boy.
Look at that bad boy. Okay, you guys want to see how busy Hosh has been? This is really pretty. You like a cackle. If his wife is watching, she's cringing.
Yeah.
Of course, she probably
she's
does
not.
does anyway.
not watching.
She's not. Okay, she's not. She does every time he pulls up in the driveway. Anyway.
I have to send her a vid for her to. But I did send her the one from the tree yesterday.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
You guys got to go on and look at that. What did I name that one? 20-foot.
Something.
20 foot up
see it.
on ladders or something. I
Yeah,
named
yeah.
it. It was like, anyways, you guys got to see it. It was yesterday. Holy shit! What a live stream that was. It's on YouTube and incredible, just incredible. So we're gonna get suited up here, and we kind of got to make quick work of this. It is a water meter box or water regular thingamajigger box on the ground, but they've been there for a year and a half, so that's definitely too long. Time to go, as you know. And of course, they're all killer bees. Now we're in Santa Cruz County. We're not in Cochise County. We're south of Tucson, almost straight south, actually.
Yeah.
About 100 miles, 70,
Tucson from here about
Yeah.
45 minutes.
45 minutes.
You take 83 up.
Take
and
83.
Get on 10.
You can take 83 up, and then just straight west of here is Nogales, only a few miles.
Yeah.
So, and Patagonia, if you want to see a beautiful town out here, Patagonia is awesome. So, anyway, Killer Bee Nation, we're in another part of southern Arizona, but then we got to go back over to Cochise County. We got a bunch of shit going on today again. Hopefully, we can live stream all of it. Be sure and come with us tomorrow for our premiere on YouTube, the matinee, the Friday matinee at 3. Where are my gloves here? I got to get some gloves. 3 p.m. Mountain Standard Time. It'll be a really good one. Which one is it this week? I can't remember.
The premiere,
Yeah.
it's Bad Gas.
What was it?
Bad Gas. The premiere this week?
Yeah.
Bad Gas.
Oh, bad. Oh my God, you're gonna love this one. Mainly because the reception was so horrible and so pixelated, nobody could watch it. But talk about footage of killer bees. Bees in the gas tank. Now, you guys might have tried to watch part of it, but it was not watchable. But the capture, holy shit, the capture was just fucking awesome. And it really, you can see the trailer on YouTube, and it was, yeah, we were irreverent, but we always are, tough shit. It was amazing how bad these bees were. Out of that gas tank, you know, coming out of the filler tube on that old, I didn't even look at the model on that thing. It was like a Studebaker or something. I never even looked at the model on that thing.
Oh, yeah, no, I didn't either.
Yeah. And then, of course, Saturday we have a huge one coming up with Carlo out in Elfrida, north of Elfrida, way up, about 25 foot up in a huge soffit.
Well, it's actually the same property.
It's the same property as where
Yeah.
the gas tank was.
Yeah.
Multiple hives on a property. Very
Yeah.
worrisome.
Hey, so for those of you who are new to the channel, we're killer bee exterminators. Killer bees were created in a Brazilian laboratory in 1957. They escaped, and
You know that there are actually kids quoting you word for word right now?
I know I
There are.
kids.
I had a comment or email or something from some fans that were like, our kids love Hosh so much that they know his spiel word for word.
All right, well here it is.
Awesome. So here it is.
Here it is again. So
Take 2.
hey, they escaped. Dun dun dun. They spread out in a 300-mile-a-year radius from that point. Sao Paulo, right? Sao Paulo, Brazil.
Yeah, what's São Paulo?
That area.
Yeah.
They took over South America, upending the ecosystem there. They took over Central America, upending the ecosystem there, and they hit the U.S. in the early 90s. 1990, the first hive was recorded as being Africanized, aka killer bees, in Texas. By 1998, 100% of the feral unmanaged honeybee hives in the state of Arizona were Africanized. The year now is 2023, and really at this point, everything south of the Mason-Dixon line, feral unmanaged honeybee hives, they're Africanized. These bees are killer bees, and so we're going to exterminate them. We kill every hive we find, and we don't ask questions. We just get rid of them. They kill people, they kill animals, they kill livestock, they kill pets, and they're an existential threat to our native pollinators. They also gentrify ecosystems. They come in, they soak up all the resources, and they push the native pollinators towards extinction. Huge problem because nature loves biodiversity. One silly pollinator doing all the pollinating, that doesn't cut it. We need a lush, biodiverse field. And these things are really bad news. No mercy. We're going to end these bees too. Thanks for being with us.
Don't go away. All right. We're going to get set up here. We're staged. The 40-year-old horse is put away.
Yeah.
Is inside.
We've got our buckets here.
Our buckets. We're going to need sprayed adhesive.
Spray adhesive on the other
bar.
side. Yeah.
Want to make sure Jeff's got the horse ready. You good, Jeff? All right. All right, we're going to let you. Are you headed to the house?
Yeah.
All right, very good. We're going to get a pry bar so that we can pop that lid up. A screwdriver might be good to get it started. Here we go. And spray adhesive. And then we stopped at Harbor Freight this morning and got a bunch of undercoating. Everything's so sticky I can barely get the damn door open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh well.
Thanks for being with us, everybody.
Yeah, Killer Bee Nation. Good morning.
Good morning.
Nice to see you guys.
Yep.
It's always such a pleasure.
Oh, Trish is with us.
Who is?
Trish.
Oh, right on.
Yeah.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah. Good times.
Awesome. I want to say a shout out to Seth and Bisbee. He has Old Bisbee Roasters. Good buddy of ours, good friend. He watches all of our vids. Seth, love you, brother. He makes great coffee, roasts the coffee. He's amazing. Old Bisbee Roasters. Go and look it up, you guys. Anyway, just a shout out to Seth quick. And yeah, to everybody else. I got my bee brain on. Do we have a putty knife?
Yep, in there.
Okay, very good. All right, guys, we got, I think, what we need to make this safe. We want to get this done before these horses decide it's a good idea to come back up. All right. Now, these boxes can be deceptively. Oh, here's another box here, Hosh. I got to make sure there's no
Right.
bees in it.
Right.
Oh, there's two of them.
It's got a whole line of them there. Wow. 4 of them all together.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All together and in a row.
Yeah.
No more bees in these that I can see. I have seen them where they have been. So they're coming and going out of here. Not very actively, thank God, because all these horses makes me scared as hell. But look at that. See, there they come. Look at that.
Yeah.
Here they come. So we're doing our spray adhesive first. And this puts a fine mist of glue, spray adhesive. It's like Elmer's in a can aerosol. And so the guard bees are hereby officially knocked down. I'm gonna get some of this crap out of the way. One thing I do worry about these is entrances back here. I've seen a million times. What the hell's all that noise in there? Is that a horse being a horse?
Yes, of course.
Yes, of course. I knew that was coming. Damn. Try to get my thing under here. Oh my goodness.
Well, you know all that propolis.
Oh,
Boy.
this is so sealed.
Wow.
Oh my God, you guys.
Wow.
This has been here forever, Killer Bee Nation. There's a little pry bar here. And then I gotta get my... All right, here we go. Oh yeah, there's a lot of bees in here. Now I'm glad they're not coming out like this, because this around show horses makes me so nervous. Oh, yep. Wow. Okay, you know what I said when we were talking to Jeff earlier? They thought they won. They also cleaned out the comb.
Interesting.
Yep. So I don't see any honey. See, the honey would normally be up top here.
Right.
Remember?
Right.
This looks all empty, but it's very old.
Yeah.
You see how dark? You can see how dark it is down in there. When we start taking this out, it's absolutely beautiful. But I'm going to coat these guys since there's no honey here. We're just going to make it safe. That's our thing. That doesn't mean that once we started cutting onto this, they wouldn't come pouring out.
Right.
Do you have that putty knife? I'm going to do a little bit of scraping. He's just going to have to go get a new lid for this. Oops, here, there's bees up here too.
Yeah,
So-
I mean, these bees definitely are exuding a certain kind of smugness, I would say.
Get that putty knife for fuck's sake.
Yeah, here.
Putty,
Yeah.
fucking smugness.
They're
not very smarmy.
they're
or are
a
they?
little. They're definitely smarmy and passive aggressive. I feel emotionally manipulated by these bees.
I feel totally defeated.
Yeah.
And like I'm guilty somehow.
Yes, and you are.
Oh, thank you.
You know
for
that is
acknowledging.
exactly what these kind of class 1 bees or post-attack bees.
Yeah,
can-
well, that's what they are. They
They-
think they won.
They spent their wad
They've
yesterday.
been drinking for days since they attacked the guy. This is very interesting how this is stained darker than that, and I do not quite understand why that's stained dark. This is all empty, and the only thing I can figure is after this major attack that they did, I'm actually really glad that this is empty, because we got
Of
these
course.
horses right here, and it's
course.
just too damn dangerous. I've seen horses killed by these things, and it's not a pretty picture.
No.
So now, of course, this couldn't be done and should never be done by. There's still enough bees in here to kill a horse or 2 or 10 or whatever, because it takes 500 stings to equal a snake bite.
Yeah.
So these are, look at it, it's all empty.
What do you say?
There's some
it's
nectar.
nectar.
Yep. But it's old.
Yeah.
No, that's full of nectar. So they
It
didn't
is.
steal it all. They will steal their own honey. This is heavy. So we
Yeah.
got nectar here.
Yeah.
They're actually uncapping the honey and eating it, which they will do in case they can leave the hive in case of emergency. But see, this is all pollen.
It sure is.
Yeah, but look, this is so rare, everyone, that you get to see killer bees acting like this.
Right.
It's kind of all places that this would happen, I'm very happy it's today and
Absolutely.
here.
Absolutely.
But see, this is a full hive. I mean, look at all these bees. Here, go ahead and set that in there. We're going to get these out of here. Oh, I'm so relieved that these guys did not go completely nuclear, because
No,
it's
we don't
just a
need that.
misery. It just breaks my heart to see them kill.
Yeah.
I've watched them kill baby birds, baby owls. Oh, they're just evil.
Yeah.
They're just horrible.
Yeah, they're just chilling. What they're doing is they're celebrating because they stung somebody up.
Yeah, they think they won, and they didn't. But they certainly did. When they get scared, all right, when they get under attack, then they of course retaliated and chased the guy off 150 yards or whatever.
And then gorged themselves on
and
their
stung him
honey.
up. All right, let's go ahead and spray it since there's no honey on this.
Yeah.
That's the only reason that I see this type of behavior or lack of aggressive behavior is they think they won and they've been gorging themselves on honey.
Yeah.
We're going to throw a lid on that, might
Sure.
as well, just to make it safe for sure. I am so relieved. Oh my God. Because as you guys know, if you just look at the one yesterday up in the pecan orchard, Hosh and I got the ladder set up, and yes, there were angry bees around, but when we went up and started cutting comb like this, you guys saw it. It was insane. It was absolutely horrible. I mean, absolutely horrible. So, I mean, we're up on ladders 20 feet, and they're trying to kill us, literally. I'm going to tell Jeff we're taking this with us because it's just too saturated with pheromone.
Right.
They're going to come back.
Now, do you want me to spray the inside of this?
Yeah, we got to do the perimeter of it, not the valve itself. But
Right.
this valve looks fine and it's on, and so they're going to have to come in and see why someone downstream doesn't have enough pressure. But talk about a huge relief. Let's go ahead and put that one in that other bucket, if you would, please.
Okay. Can I hand you
Yeah,
this?
thank you. Yeah. So, Killer Bee Nation, this is really an interesting lesson in bees that thought they won, because they did sting the guy up, and then they robbed their own honey. That's interesting, which they will do. If they have a choice, they will not go down with the ship. And as I've talked to you guys about it before, this is where smoking the bees used to come into play, because with European honeybees, when they smelled smoke, they would gorge themselves on their own honey in case they could leave, in case they had to leave and try to start a new hive somewhere else. That's one of the only, but they never do, they never could, it's just an instinct. But that's what these guys did, is they've been eating on their own honey because of the big emergency. There are other instances where we see hives that have stung and will stay angry for up to 2 weeks, and I'm talking bouncing off the windshield mad. The behavior from these bees from one moment to the next means nothing about their genetics. People always ask me and say to me, well, they can't be Africanized, they're not trying to kill you. It has nothing to do with it. And they can't be Africanized, they don't look like Africanized. Oh, for God's sake. What do Africanized honeybees look like? They're honeybees. They look like honeybees. They're honeybees. They don't look any different at all. You can't tell by looking, everyone. And that's part of the main problem, especially for beekeepers, backyard beekeepers. The other problem is their behavior at this moment means nothing about their genetics. What I always tell everyone is they're a huge bomb with a very short fuse, and you do not know what's going to set it up. I want to see, did I get that scraped up pretty good? Yeah, we can go ahead and coat that. Let's just stay away from that, of course.
Yeah.
But so Hosh is going to take our automotive undercoating. I'm going to get out of the way so I don't get some black pants. Oh, boy, am I relieved that this is working out like it is. Holy shit. Oh, my God.
No kidding, huh?
Oh, my God. It makes me so nervous with all these horses around and everything. Oh, my God. So he's coating it with the automotive undercoating now, and I'm going to tell Jeff to just simply get a new lid. Go to Home Depot or something. We'll leave this open. It won't hurt to be open. Yeah, the spray adhesive, we're going to knock down all these remnants that we can. Because, of course, like I always tell everyone, after any removal, there are leftovers. There are remnants of the hive. And like you guys have heard me say, Killer Bee Nation, they're like an amputated limb. One of my favorite analogies I've ever come up with. Because it's kind of morbid, and you know me. You know, you can live without your big toe. Oh, I changed it up, didn't I? From your finger to your big toe. You can live without your big toe, but your big toe can't live without you. Especially if it's shoved up someone's hive. Anyway, that's so wrong. So that's what these bees are. They're just leftovers of the original hive, and they're like cells of an organism. They can't live without the rest of that body. And each body of a hive or hive is different than every other body or hive, just like our bodies. So my cells cannot go live on you, and your cells cannot go live on me. We can live right next to each other. We can sleep in the same bed, all that kind of shit. But my cells can't go live on you, and your cells can't go live on me. Bee hives can live right next to each other. You guys have all seen bee boxes out in the field, like 4 on a pallet for pollination. They can live right next to each other, but they're enemies of each other. So it's like any apartment complex. Okay? They can live right next to each other, but they're still enemies of each other. Here, you want to grab that?
Sure.
This is working out much better than I thought it would. I actually had a little trepidation about it because of you-know-what around all the horses. So they can live right but next to each other. They can't even visit each other. Just like my cells can't go visit you and your cells can't go visit me. Same thing. If these bees go to visit another hive, they will get driven off or killed by the guard bees. That's one of the guard bees' main functions, is to make sure that these bees, neighboring bees, don't come in to steal honey, because they're keen to steal it. They're total Vikings. Horrible. And they rape, pillage, and steal. Literally, they're horrible. They'll come in and kill your entire nicer hive, either European or a nicer Africanized hive. They'll come in and kill all your bees, either steal all the honey and go home, or much, much worse, move in. And you don't know. You can't tell by looking. You go out to your nice hive, and you see them coming going, oh, would you use my little bees? And then all of a sudden they try to kill you or your dog or your neighbor. Happens every single day now in this country. We're getting reports. Randy Willis, thank you so much for sending us all the articles about the attacks that have been happening around the country. We've got some Killer Bee Nation out there that's just an amazing R&D department for us, so we can spread the news. We put them up as shorts on our YouTube and TikTok and Facebook page and all that. Shorts from news channels about bee attacks, recent, like now. And they're all over the country. They're every day, even in the middle of November. It's not just here. So check out our shorts and all that on that. Host posts those practically daily these days because we're getting so many reports. If you guys have reports of bee attacks in your area, please forward them to killerbeeguy@gmail.com. Thank you, with a link, because we'd never get it. You get your local news about shit like that. It's either that or world news. But, you know, I'm never going to get El Paso news. I barely get Tucson news down here. So if you're in San Diego and there's a bee attack down the street from you, we'll never see it unless you send it to us and we can share it with the rest of the world. We got to let people know about these killer bees. They're everywhere. I just got an amen over there from that horse. Can you guys hear the horse?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's that probably a 40-year-old angry can't get out. I am so happy about this. Oh my God. So's the horse. So, yeah, this is really good. So I'm just using the spray adhesive like I always do. We're going to back up and let any remnant bees that were out getting half and half for coffee to come back, and we'll knock them down in a bit. But this is really awesome. Oh, I'm so happy about how this worked out. Holy shit. I'm overjoyed, actually.
Yeah.
It's like this: apartment complexes, schools, you know, hospitals. Remember that when we did that one in Douglas? Had to close that area of the hospital off, and we had to rope it off, and the bees were in a water meter box.
Oh yeah, they love water meter boxes.
And they already stung up guys. And here's people walking from the ER to the labs right there, and we're suited up with the bee tape. We're doing the best we can. Can't close down the damn hospital. I mean, even in Wilcox, we had to twice up there close down half of it. They had to close the front door to the hospital. We had to rescue, what did we call that one where we had to go up in the man lift with those wonderful folks that had that bucket truck for us? Can't remember what we called it. You have to look it up last summer, a year ago last summer.
Up in Wilcox?
Yeah, up in Wilcox. I can't remember. Anyway, they're everywhere. Nobody's immune from the damn things, that's for sure. And so we just don't want you to get into trouble with them. So don't keep honeybees, because honeybees are an invasive species. You know, do some research about it. Everybody thinks that by keeping honeybee hives in your backyard, you're helping pollination. No, you're not actually, because they don't pollinate correctly, and the native plants, and they compete heavily with native pollinators. They're an invasive species. And now with Africanization, they're a deadly invasive species. My new favorite 3 words, besides mitigate the threat. 4 syllables and 3 words. Almost had me going there. Anyway, so this went really smooth, Killer Bee Nation. Thank you so much for joining us. I think we're going to go ahead and wrap it up, because we got to get back over to Cochise County and drag your asses along. We got more to do today, but we have to get there, and it's a long drive. So I'm really glad this went like it did. I was just totally afraid that we were going to be here for an hour, just making sure it was safe, because we got so much else to do today. Love you guys. Go to killerbeeguy.com. We got a sale, Christmas sale. Go 23, the coupon thing, 23 Xmas. Get $2 off any jar that you get. And I love you. Host, did you have anything to say about horses and whatnot?
Yeah.
I think we have some kids out there that are getting warmed up and going to quote with you.
God.
Oh, God.
Yeah, that's a lot of pressure. That's a lot of pressure. Hey, gang, listen. If you've got a little ranch, a couple of horses, and you got a water meter box, bees coming and going, they sting up one of your workers. If you're in Cochise County, and actually, if you're on the border of Cochise County, if you're over in Santa Cruz, you can give us a call. We'll come and take care of it. If you're anywhere else in the U.S., please understand that honeybee Africanization is on the rise. You can't trust honeybees anymore. South of the Mason-Dixon line, all feral unmanaged honeybee hives are Africanized, aka killer bees. North of that, now you start rolling the dice. You start playing Russian roulette. And it's not worth it. The truth is, in the U.S. at this point, every bee box is a sleeper cell. And it's only a matter of time. It's just a question of how long that fuse is. You got to get rid of your bees. We'll see you guys on the next job. Always exterminate, never relocate. Save our native pollinators.
Love you guys. We'll catch you later.